Oh, good morning. This is raw, uncut Austin back with the world's best bedhead, straight out of bed. I got a lot of things to do. Not gonna get a chance to get on the water. So today we're gonna do a what I eat in a day as a 6'8" vegan. What kind of stuff do I need to eat to maintain my muscle mass, fitness, etc. So we're gonna take you through the whole day of eating. So let's put on the glasses and head to the kitchen, because first things first, waking up in the morning, gotta go eat. So what we're looking for first thing in the morning, what I'm looking for is usually some toast to kick off the day. I don't like to eat something like huge and massive first thing in the morning, because there's always gonna be second breakfast, but first breakfast is usually toast. And guess who forgot to put bread in the fridge from the freezer? This guy. So we'll take out the frozen bread and we will try to see if we can toast it in one shot. I don't think I've ever toasted frozen bread, so let's check it out. As you can see, stocked up on, frozen fruits and vegetables. The bread. Just what we're looking for. Now, Dave's Killer Bread, which is my favorite bread. Super good for you too. 21 whole grains, 5 grams protein, 5 grams fiber, omega-3s built in. This bread is seriously awesome. And one thing I always look at is the carbohydrate to fiber ratio on bread. 22 grams total carbohydrate, 5 grams fiber. We want the ratio to be lower than 5-1. And this one is a lot closer to 4-1 than it is to 5-1, which is awesome. Am I in the frame? Nope. Classic. It's so hard to get angles when you're really tall, because the toaster's down here, but here's my head. Anyway, I've got the frozen bread ready to be toasted, and I think you just toast it like normal. I'm just gonna toss it in and give it a little toasty toast. I usually do 2 slices. Let's do it. And I guess we can put on a shirt for the day, courtesy to American Tall for always providing the long-fitting tall guy shirts. Oh yeah, that's a nice fit. All right, and the toast just popped up. Toast. What I like to do is I like to let it actually cool off a little bit and get extra crispy and rough. And then we'll put some almond butter on it. So almond butter is my favorite butter ever. And I go through one of these jars, these nice big Kirkland jars. I am not joking. I go through a jar in 3 to 4 days. That's how much almond butter I use, and I guess you're gonna see that today. So let's butter it up. Okay, so I didn't actually film me buttering it because, you probably don't wanna watch that, but I also have to run. I gotta get out the door. So when I have to leave, if I'm sitting down, usually I'll make 2 slices and enjoy each on their own. But when I gotta run, put them both, put 3/4 the amount on 2 slices, make a little toast sandwich. Oh, baby, a little bit of cinnamon in there. Oh, so good. I gotta say, getting into the car, trying to eat this thing when that toast was still a little semi-hot, the bread just slipping and sliding, and you're trying to carry all your stuff out the door, and the almond butter slipping out the side, and so you're just, it was a struggle. But now, it's done. So I'm at a car dealership. Test driving a 2018 Prius. I'm looking to get an upgrade from my old Honda Pilot, so that's what I've been up to today. I've got another test drive of one of the newer Honda Civics tonight, but the Prius was actually really cool. I really enjoyed driving around. I like how quiet it is. The sound system sounded pretty good. Overall, I really liked it. So I didn't bother kind of showing that because it's not my car yet, but anyway, it's been about 3 hours since we ate last, and it is time to grub. All right, just walked in, back home from checking out the cars. It has been 3 hours since toast time, and that's about as long as I can stand before I need to eat again. And so now it's time to make one of my biggest meals of the day. It's my big ol' humongous smoothie, and I feel like I can't even think about going a day without a smoothie. So we're gonna make that right now. And now that we're home again, you know what that means? Well, you know me, you know I'm a sweaty person, so since I can stay inside for a bit, shirt is coming off. Okay, so oh, hi rowing machine. Okay, what have we got in this smoothie? I've made this in an entirely separate video, but this is a smoothie I make pretty much on a daily basis. We've got back here, my head for reference, we've got ourselves about 2,100 calories worth of food in here. We've got a cup of this awesome milk. Let me show you real quick. It's this really cool new plant-based milk that I've been trying. It's an almond and cashew blend. It's awesome. It's super good. That adds about 130 calories. We've got my special 3-2-1 smoothie special in there, which is 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and then 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. But I actually put in 2 tablespoons of flax seeds today just because I was close to emptying the bag. We've also got 5 servings of almond butter. Now that's kind of the big calorie portion of this smoothie. 5 servings of almond butter is about 150 grams of total mass, and it comes out to about 1,000 calories, 1,050 to be exact. So 1,000 calories worth of almond butter. Yikes! But I need it. And then we've got a half cup of oatmeal in there as well, and a half scoop of a Veggie chocolate protein powder just to add a little chocolatiness to it and just a couple extra calories. And the oatmeal's about, say, 100 calories or so. The Veggie scoop is about 90 calories. We've got 2 bananas in there, as well as 2 cups of strawberries. So all of that put together comes out to about 2,100 calories, and that's just the typical smoothie, you know? So about to blend this up, and we will sip it while we edit a video. Okay, and we're all blended. And so I usually post up right here at my desk, smoothie in hand. We're gonna be drinking this whole thing today. Usually takes about 2 and a quarter of these big old Ninja cups. These are the old cups I had from my old Ninja. And then as I'm sipping the smoothie, just taking time to either answer emails, YouTube comments, or edit a video, or, you know, work on whatever sort of project or video coming up. So gonna be posted up here for probably like 20 minutes or so. Thing with smoothies is, you know, if you're drinking smoothies on a regular basis, especially when they have a lot of fruit, like a lot of berries, like kind of this one does, it can stain your teeth if you're not careful. So if you're deciding to like sit down and drink a smoothie for a while, when you're done drinking it, get your butt up and go sip some water or something to and just rinse your mouth with water to get that smoothie coating off of your teeth, because, you know, it's shown that long term doing that can have some extra wear on your enamel, but it's easily avoidable. You just gotta get your butt up and swish with some water. So after this is done, gonna go rinse with some water. All right, smoothie time. Oh, and I gotta say, this thing never gets old, and I look forward to it so much every single day. Smoothies are awesome. Are they the best thing for weight loss? Not necessarily. Drinking your calories, it's a lot easier to get in a lot of calories, and that's why I do it, because I kind of have the opposite problem. I'm constantly trying to make sure I'm eating enough to maintain my muscle mass without, you know, shriveling down too much or anything like that. And so smoothies are an easy way to drink your calories. There are lots of good ways to make smoothies more, you know, weight loss effective, but you definitely don't want to be putting 5 servings of almond butter in your smoothie if you're looking to lose weight. So anyway, I love smoothies, and I think there's a way everyone can incorporate smoothies to work for them, regardless of your fitness goals. You know, while I was drinking the smoothie, I was planning on getting some work done, answering some comments, but honestly, I'm just trying to chill. I just wanted to chill for a bit. So I chilled. Is that the end of the world? You know, I think sometimes in these types of videos, everyone tries to have the perfect hair and show that they're just productive all the time, always doing things, and everything's always so awesome. But, you know, I'm just trying to keep it real, and I'm just chilling right now. Gotta say, that smoothie was freaking good, as it always is. But now it's time to go rinse the mouth out. Okay, now with the smoothie down, it's gonna be probably another 3 hours before I eat again, so time to buckle down and get some work done. And lunchtime or first lunch. Let's see, we had first breakfast, second breakfast, lunch number 1 coming up in a few hours. Well, I showered, I was able to get some work done, did a little bit of stretching for my splits in training, and now it's time to eat. And so what I tend to eat for sort of like the midday lunch / early dinner meals, I guess I don't really have like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just try to eat every 3 to 3.5 or 4 hours or so. But anyway, what I like to make in the middle of the day, because a lot of the time, in fact, pretty much all days, I am thankful enough to be home to make my own food. So I make up some sort of mix of usually beans, potatoes, some sort of avocado, or if I don't have avocado, sometimes I use avocado oil to add a few extra calories into there. And so we're gonna make a little something like that. And you know what's great to use to make potatoes is a potato pouch. Now, I've highlighted this a couple times in a few different videos, but guys, these things are like 10 bucks on Amazon. You can just put your potatoes in there and they cook in the microwave a lot faster and a lot more thoroughly than if you just put it in there on their own. And come on, who's got time to bake potatoes? Just kidding. Baked potatoes are great too, whether you chop them into little fries or whatever, but honestly, I'm just kind of lazy sometimes and I don't use the oven that much, and so with the potato pouch, toss them in the microwave and you've got some potatoes. So I usually put in about, depending how big these red tomatoes are, red potatoes are my favorite ones. Sometimes they're little mini ones and sometimes they're sort of medium to larger size. And today we've got some, they're sprouting some little mini guys on there, but you just kind of brush those off. But I'm gonna put in 3 of these size potatoes, and we can actually weigh them out. And if you're tracking your food, which right now I'm not currently trying to like track my calorie intake, I'm just watching my weight throughout the week. If you're trying to figure out how much potato nutrition you're getting, well, just make sure you throw your potatoes on a scale, then enter it into your your nutrition database, type in the grams that it weighed, and boom, you've got it. You don't have to like take out a tape measure and try to measure these things. But anyway, yeah, to get these things off the potatoes, you just wash them off. Just put it in the sink and just kind of scrub them off with your finger. They pop right off. The potato is still good. It's still good for you. So, I personally use potatoes as like my main like starchy source for food. Mainly just because I like them. Like, I just like the taste of them in my mouth more than like rice or quinoa. As far as like weight loss food goes too, potatoes are the best way to go compared to things like rice, because rice has a bit more calories per gram than potatoes do. So for me, if I'm trying to maintain my mass, maintain my weight, I'm trying to eat more calories easierly, but I'm not willing to just pound down a bunch of rice when potatoes are so freaking awesome. So we've got the potatoes washed. They're in the potato bag. It gives you instructions, but just play around with that. I usually do 4 minutes one side, flip it over, about 2.5 on the other. Seems to work great. So right now I whipped up a little combo of garbanzo beans, a full can, a whole cup of green peas, and this little guy right here is actually a Thai spice veggie patty from Trader Joe's. Check these out. They've got like some just good old spices and good stuff on them, and now they're usually made for veggie, the patties for boigas, but I like to throw them on just on top of my mixes. You guys know I like to mix things, and so this is gonna be the mix, and we've got the potatoes as well. They're inside here, and guys, this is why I love these potato pouches. Check this out. Oh, you see that crispity crunch texture? It's kind of hard to focus in. Focus. You must focus. Oh, there it is. Look at that crispity crunch texture at the top. Oh, I can't even squeeze it. It's so crunchy. Ooh, and it's hot. But it's that crispy crunch that really makes these potatoes awesome and a great addition to the lunch. And the last thing I want to add in is just a little bit of avocado oil. Now, guys, I've talked about this in a few videos too. Oil's really, it's a processed food. It's super high in calories. It's really not great for most people, but I would say for someone who's very athletic and is having to consume a huge amount of calories just to maintain muscle mass and maintain weight, which is what I'm trying to do, I would say adding in a little oil, especially since you're not cooking it, isn't the end of the world. So maybe about 1.5 tablespoons or so of oil, maybe a little more. In addition, just to add in some extra calories. I do it. Is it the best thing for you? Probably not, but it's also not the worst thing for you. And you know, to go along with the Thai spicy patty, and just to add a little bit more seasoning to this, check this out. Just a dash of sriracha roasted garlic barbecue sauce, and of course, some mustard. Just give it a little pfft. And this stuff from Trader Joe's is so good, you don't even need that much. We're talking just a little dollop. Dip, 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 just a dollop of barbecue. There we go. Perfect. And because we're at home and we can get extra fancy, we have access to the cupboard of spices, a little nutritional yeast because it's cheesy. Just a little splash of turmeric for a little anti-inflammatory boost. And to boost the booster, little black pepper to help you get a little more absorption out of your turmeric. And what happens when you mix all of these goodies together? You get a nice mix of just good stuff. And you know, people say all the time, Austin, you eat the same stuff. Post different things. Well, you know what? I eat the same stuff every day because it's so freaking good. If I didn't like it, I would eat something else. But I don't force myself to eat this. I'm like salivating, ready to eat this. And when you eat more plant-based too, you notice your taste buds change and you just appreciate the flavors of just everything. So much more. I'm enjoying food more now than I ever have in my entire life. Well, that got eaten in about 6 minutes or so. That thing was so good. My mixes, they're good, but that Thai burger thing added in there, plus that sriracha barbecue sauce, just took it to the next level. So with that down, time to wait another 3 hours and then eat again. Woo! Are you guys liking the video? Let me know what you think so far down in the comments. Alright guys, so last meal of the night, made myself a bowl of cereal. Now, my cereal's pretty simple, but I try to make it as nutritious as possible. We've got about a cup and a half of bran flakes, about 200 calories worth, 2 servings of walnuts, which comes out to about 400 calories, as well as a serving and a half of the mixed berries. So blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, about 100 calories of that, and then about a cup and a half of the almond and cashew milk, so adding about another 200 calories to that. And I'm gonna eat this, and that's gonna conclude it for the day. As far as like the total calorie output of how this day went, that's it right here. Breaking down the macronutrients, you can check that out right here. And that's just kind of what my daily eating is like. I don't go out to eat for dinner or first dinner like I did today. That was just kind of a special occasion as I was out and about doing a lot of stuff that you didn't come here to see. You came here for the food. But calorie intake is very high. Just relying on eating on big meals throughout the day. I'm not really a big snack person, but just taking time to, you know, every 3 to 4 hours, sit down, eat a big chunk of calories. That's just my style. That's what I do. But anyway, guys, gonna eat this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions or you want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you as always for your support and for watching, and we will see you in the next video.